Hello my doves, what's up, welcome back to Afrodite by Olympia. Today's video is going to be fun. We're going to be playing and testing some Anastasia Beverly Hills makeup. Not just eyeshadows, but brows, glow kits, blush kits, bronzer, lip gloss. It's going to be fun. It's going to feature the Anastasia Beverly Hills x Alyssa Edwards eyeshadow palette, which looks something like this. And it's also going to feature, I know you guys are going to love this, it's the powder bronzer in the shade Mahogany, which looks like this. So I've decided I would try this out again for you guys. I was like, does it work for me? Does it not work for me? You guys will find out in this video. And we're also going to look at the new eye primer as well as the glow kit and the blush kit. So if these products are something that you guys want to see, go ahead and continue watching.
From the top, drop that, yeah, feel the funk, y'all, yeah, feel the funk, y'all, yeah, you lay back in the cut, what's up?
Okay guys, so welcome to my channel. My name's Olympia and I do videos here on YouTube about beauty and makeup, available in Australia for deeper skin tones. Go ahead and subscribe guys if you are interested in doing so. I do upload every Wednesdays and Saturdays, Australian Eastern Standard Time at around 10 AM, just so you're aware. Yeah, so we're gonna get into all this stuff and we're gonna have a little discussion at the end of the video about like my final thoughts and things like that. So make sure you stick around to the end to find out what I think. Okay, let's get into this video. Okay guys, so we're gonna start off with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I have two shades in front of me. We've got the shades dark brown and ebony. I like to use, well, yeah, I do actually. I like to use two shades when it comes to brow products, just because I find it hard to get a good fade in the beginning. So I go in with a lighter color, the dark brown, and I'll go in with a deeper shade towards the end. Love the Brow Wiz. So easy to do. Next, we're going to use an item that's actually from my team project pan, and that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I'm going to use this to set my brow. I actually like this brow gel more than the Benefit one, which is surprising, and it's all to do with the bristles. So it's more like a brow wand or like a mascara wand even. And I just find that because it's bigger and it's not a comb, because with the Benefit one you have to like go backwards and forwards to coat the hairs, whereas this, it just coats it really easy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my brow and then we're going to move on to some more Anastasia products. Okay, so next we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. So I've got this 7ml, which is the smaller one. I think it comes in 15ml as well. So it's a water resistant eye primer in a light colored base. Now we saw in my haul video that it was pretty light. I compared it to the Cut Crease Canvas, the P. Louise Base Rumor 2 and the P. Louise Base Rumor 5, and this one was the lightest out of all of them. So I already know how light she is. This is just going to be the first time that I'm going to be using her. Now I don't like really white bases, so oh, I forgot how watery she was. Like that. This is the Zoeva Concealer Buffer. Just gonna use this to blend this in. Oh, she is light. It's interesting how bases like this don't really go ashy. They just kind of stay white. It's not acting very nice with the concealer I use to do up my brows. Oh, that's alright. Alright. It feels pretty sticky. Doesn't seem to be drying down at all. Alright, I don't know if this is too much, guys. I don't know. We're gonna find out together. Okay, so we're gonna go into the Anastasia, oh my god, Anastasia Beverly Hills X Alyssa Edwards eyeshadow palette. And guys, I'm so stinking excited. The colors in here are absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god, so pretty. So there are some shades in here which are pressed pigments, which means they are not eye safe. Now this is not uncommon, I've since discovered, but for your information, the colors Texas Made, Dream It, BBDC and Believe are not intended for use around the immediate eye area. So basically you're doing this at your own risk, and the reason behind that is because some of the dyes or the ingredients in these pigments have not been FDA approved to be around the eye. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, and I can tell you right now, if it's not been FDA approved in the US, it sure as hell ain't gonna be FDA or whatever approved here in Australia. So there's that. But let's get into it. Let's do this look. What am I gonna do? Guys, I really want to do a purple look, but I've been doing so many purples and like wine colors, and alright, we're gonna go purple. I know, right? I feel like we all knew that was gonna happen. Now I want to pack it on, so I'm using a Estee Creolan like shadow packer brush. I really want to pack on that color. Now it's creased up big time. So going into Believe. We are going to be bright today. Now we're gonna go into, so the Luxie 231. We're gonna go into the shade Unicorn Tribe. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. I don't know. I'm finding it a little bit hard to blend the two pigments together. I don't know. I think I can blend some more, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blend some more. I'm just gonna keep going in with Unicorn Tribe and create that gradient. Sometimes you just have to blend and blend and blend. I still want to go in with a deeper shade. I'm going to go into BBDC. Now, I'm going to go into Beast. The black. It's not creating the dimension that I want, so we're going to go into the black. You're probably thinking, what the heck? Just trust me. Trust me, trust me. I need the contrast. Okay, going back in with Believe. We're gonna blend those edges out. Oh, you guys, it's exactly what I wanted. Exactly, like, to the T. Like, yes, come through. Back into Unicorn Tribe. We're just going to just reintroduce a shade. Just slightly. Nothing crazy. Okay guys, the time has come to cut the crease. Now, I'm not sure if I want to use this space, but I'm going to anyway because I am testing it out for you guys. What did I do with it? So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. So watery. So this is a flat shader brush by Bodyography, and I'm going to use this to cut my crease. Okay, I take it back. It's excellent at cutting the crease, this primer. Okay, now we're gonna go back into that black, which is Beast. So here. And just gonna pop it on the very edge. Just so we've got a seamless transition. Just like that. Okay. I'm gonna leave that alone for a moment. So this is a Models Professional London, I don't know, it's just a flat shader brush. We're gonna go into the shade Headliner, which is the white. We're gonna grab that, and we're gonna put the white at the very beginning. Okay, I think I got the white down. Now we're going to transition that white into purple. So we're going to go back into Unicorn Tribe using the same brush. Okay, scratch that. We're going to turn it into blue because I'm going to put a shimmer shade on top, but I want it to have a blue base, not a pink one. So my bad, yo. Put Dream It. This is Dream It. Okay, so we have a cream shader. Gonna go into DDG. You're gonna spray it. White to blend that together. It's hard to go from a white into a purple. You know I love a good gradient. You know I love a good gradient. That's exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. So I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. Okay guys, I'm back with some lashes on. I am wearing the Huda Beauty Noel number 14, as always. That doesn't really change much on this channel. They just suit my eye shape really well. I never have to cut them because they fit me perfectly. I just wish they were a little bit cheaper. Anyway guys, so next I'm gonna go ahead and put on some foundation, concealer, and then I will be back for like bronzer, blush, contour, that kind of thing. I'm also filming a foundation wear test. It is the Too Faced Do You in the shade Toffee. If you want to see that review, I will link it in the cards for you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will see you guys back on the other side. Okay guys, I'm back. I have foundation on, concealer, a little bit of powder. So now we're going to continue on with some more ABH products. Next we have bronzer. So the powder bronzer in the shade Mahogany. I'm going to give this another go. I tried this on my channel like earlier and it didn't work for me, I felt. But I'm just gonna try it, guys, just to see if that's still the case, you know what I mean? I feel like it could just be that little bit darker. It hasn't got any red undertones. See how it looks just that little bit grey here? I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna put highlighter over that area anyway. But this side looks really good. I think I need to just be careful with how much I apply. Because it can get too much really quickly. Like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what's going on there. I don't know if you guys can see that. This side looks really good though. I don't know what happened there. So I'll put some more on. Next we have the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade Sun Dipped. Is it Sun? Yeah, Sun Dipped. This is very new to me. I've used it a couple of times and I'm obsessed. This is my recent obsession, guys. Favorite highlighter brush, which is an Anastasia Beverly 15. Buff that into the skin. Oh, so pretty. And see how it completely disappears? We are going to just add some to the brow bone. Just like that. And the inner corner. So you guys would have seen in my recent haul video that I hold the Anastasia blush kit. This is in the shade, in the kit Gradient. And it looks like this. And that gray is weird. Hella weird. It's just weird. I think for this look, I'm gonna go into this shade here. It's such a nice blush palette. It just gives that she cute. Okay, let's finish the bottom part of this eye. We are gonna go into that black. Yes, we are. So into the color Beast. Just like that. Then we're gonna go into Believe, that shade there, the purple. Blend out that black a little bit. And when you're doing your lower lash line, it's really important that you tap off your brush really well and just work slowly. I want that purple to come through a bit more on the inner corner. Then we're gonna take the Unicorn Tribe shade, this one here, and we're gonna run that underneath the purple, all the way across. And then finally, last shade, we're gonna use the one that's headliner, which is that white And we're gonna go on the inner corner. Right, use a smaller brush. I'm gonna use this really small pencil brush, like it's hella small. So next we've got lips. I've got two glosses. One is butterscotch and the other one is rum. And I'm gonna use both. I'm not sure. Yeah, it should work. I'm gonna mix these two shades together. Okay guys, that is my face playing with some Anastasia Beverly Hills makeup. Let's talk about the palette. I have some things that I've written down that I want to say about this palette in particular and some of the things that we've used. So we'll start with the palette. So here's the palette, and the first thing I'm gonna say about this palette, it is pigmented. Like it is, the pigment is there. I don't know if it's the base that helped this eye gonna look come through. I'm itchy. I'm going to try it with other bases and see what kind of pigment I get, but girl, like it builds so good. It's so easy to use. Well, it's not that easy to use. It was a little bit difficult, but I'll get into that in a second. So the black beast is black. Like it is proper black. It is absolutely beautiful. If you are looking for a rich pigmented black, you need to get your hands on this palette because the black was insane. Like I was just like, wow, like so impressed with the black. The shimmer shades are excellent. I mean, I only used the one DDG, but this purple was bomb. As you can see, this one's a little bit more on the metallic side, and I'm here for it. It's such a pretty color. The white was white. I felt like it could still be a bit whiter, but listen, I'm not complaining at all. The only thing I'm going to complain about is when you're using a pigment with a pigment. So one of the 4 shades that I mentioned earlier. If you're using a pigment with a pigment, it's really hard to blend each other out. You almost want to go in with a like normal shade, like one that's not a pigment, a pressed pigment, and then blend it out with a pigment, or vice versa. I found that it worked so much better that way. As soon as I worked that aspect of the palette out, it was such a breeze to complete the look. So there's that. Yeah, other than that, awesome palette. I think it's really, really well thought out. I'm gonna do a look next with the yellow because that yellow is like calling my name. Maybe something with the yellow and the pink. I've done it before, but those two colors together. And once again with this, you can actually kind of see that you can work in quads quite well, in squares. That is a thing that Anastasia Beverly Hills does really well with her palettes, in case you didn't know. Palette was awesome. Love, 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 love. Next, let's talk about the primer. The eye primer, listen, I reckon it's really, really good for cutting the crease. It's thin, it moves, it's emollient, it's got a sticky enough base. So I think I'm gonna be using it for that more than anything else. I still prefer my P. Louise base, Rumor 2 and Rumor 5 on the lid. I think that just works the best in terms of, you know, bringing pigment out and things like that, my skin tone, all that kind of jazz. But the actual primer, it's good. I think it's a good cutting the crease type primer, which I appreciate because they're hard to find. I mean, you can use concealer, I get it, but I just find that having it as being so white, you're gonna get awesome looking looks and things like that. So it's a good primer. I would suggest getting the smaller one if you wanna try it out. Next is the blush kit. I really like it. I'm not sure about that gray shade. I didn't use it today, but a little bit of glitter. Yeah, didn't use the blush kit today, but you know, it's fine. It is what it is. So I didn't use that gray shade in the blush kit today. I don't know what to do with it. But the other colors, especially the orange shade in that palette, so I'll just bring it for you guys so you can see what I mean. This shade here, oh, stunning on deeper complexions, guys. So pretty. Use this one a little bit, this shade here, but this is my favorite shade out of all of them. I'm wondering if I can like get it out of this pan because I'm never gonna use this shade. Don't know how often I would use this one, to be honest. And this one, same deal. But this one is good enough for me to want to either find a dupe. It's beautiful. Such an awesome shade. You guys already know the glow kit. The glow kits, they're all good. I had the sugar one as well, waiting for this one to come back in stock. Finally did at Sephora. And I've used all the shades. This one, bronze, is my favorite basically out of the 4. Really good, awesome formula. The bronzer, the Anastasia bronzer, so in the shade Mahogany. Can you let me know in the comments, guys? I don't know. I feel like it works for me. I'm gonna use this with my Bounce foundation, Beauty Blender Bounce foundation in 4.35, because that is my skin tone in the bottle, and I want to see how this turns out using that foundation. So I'm definitely gonna play around with this. I'm really sorry because I did tell you guys in the earlier, because you guys asked in the comments for me to try this one out, and I've always said that it doesn't work for me. You guys were surprised. I think it does. It just depends on what foundation I'm wearing. It's interesting. I mean, I think it looks good. I've got dimension in my face. I like the way that it looks. It just went a little bit grey and funny, like deep. Like it just went weird on this side. I don't know what that is. Like I said, I'm gonna try it with a different foundation and see what I get. And then the lip glosses, as you can see, it's a lip gloss. I mixed these 2 shades together to come up with this one, which I like. It's like a brownie nude, which is the type of nude that I go for. So there is that. Have I forgotten anything? I have not. That brings me to the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys got something out of it, some the tea, the 411 on some other Anastasia Beverly Hills products. It's interesting because I instantly go to eyeshadow. I don't really think about the glow kits or the blush kits and things like that, which is, and the brows. I didn't even mention the brows. You would have heard my commentary on the brows earlier anyway. It was bomb. But as I was saying, yeah, I don't really think of other ABH products, which is interesting. I feel like their eyeshadows are really kind of like the main squeeze, I should say. Yeah, but that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the eye look. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I will see you beauties on my next video. Take care, my doves.